What's he unboxing? What it be? I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hello, all you cool cats and kittens. I didn't kill my husband because I didn't marry a man. Today, what I got for you is some unboxings or some unbaggings. And I'm really happy to get to that today because they've been sitting here for some time. And the one I've been itching to get to, but you'll see that all in good time. But first, we're going to check in with the Magic Duff Bucket. Hey, Magic Duff Bucket, what have you got for me today? Another Duff beer. We know that's a lie. So what are you really? Surprised it was you all along, and if it wasn't for these meddling kids, you would have got away with it, Duff. Here we got a great brewery. It's Pipeworks. I love Pipeworks. And we got a Biscotti Karate coming at you. Biscotti Karate. And it is an imperial stout with coffee, cacao nibs, vanilla, lactose, and natural almond flavors. So, just like a biscotti, like the name. And if this tastes awful, I only bought one of them. So, this is a fool me once type situation. Also, it's got 10.5 ABV, so even if it tastes bad, it'll take the pain away. The ABV will take the pain away. So we're going to crack this baby open, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the books. What we got here, oh man, we got two really interesting trade editions for us today. One is an updated edition of John Dies at the End. Now, I love me some David Wong. His John Dies at the End trilogy is outstanding. I hear there's going to be a part four. I was going to say foie, but that's like, what, French for liver? Part 4. So I'm pumped about that. I love John Dies at the End trilogy. It's great stuff, David Wong. So he updated the first book. I got a paperback for $12 off of Amazon. I'm also a sucker for the cool cover. Let's try this out. That is good. That is good. That's how you do a dessert sort of beer. It's balanced. It's yummy. It's flavorful. And I want to dip my biscotti in it. So that's the first book. Second book is a signed first edition of Stephen King's new book. Ah! Ah! All right, let's. Actually, I got 3 books for you, but the other one's just a little treat at the end. So this is how it's shipped via Amazon. I think we're all aware of this. This book is just free to do as it wants in quarantine. And the Dragon Lord doesn't even need to eat this plastic up. And then here it is. John Dies at the End. I love that. David Wong. Love it. Love the cover, man. Love the cover. This would be cool. I'd buy this as a poster. And I'd hang it up here. So it's an updated special edition. I have the Cemetery Dance signed edition of this book, so I'm all cool with that. But getting this, $12 for more material and to support an author I like, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. It's not signed, and there are no pictures, but I guarantee this is a tasty book. I recommend this. 5 stars. Goodreads, 5 stars. Find me on Goodreads, 5 stars. I'll give you 5 stars for this book. I give you 5. Loved it. It's horror, humor. It's almost a parody of horror movies, but it's really, really great. It's a treatise on the human condition. I don't know. That's overblowing it. Pumped about that. But the second book, have I ever told you how wonderful the book community, the book collecting community is? Because this is pretty goddamn wonderful, if you ask me. It's just a bunch of great people. And one day, I think it was a Saturday in recent history, I'm sitting there and I get a text from a little birdie. A little birdie goes tweet into my phone and says, Jeff, here's a link. Signed Stephen King, first edition, If It Bleeds. Go buy a copy now. These babies won't last long. Don't tell anybody I gave you this link. So I'm not naming names, but it came through. I ordered it, and I'm like, this. The website looks shady. Everything looks shady. I didn't know if my friend was hacked and this was pranking me. But at the end of it, I thought $35 for a signed Stephen King book. It's a risk I'm willing to take. And I just reacted. I just got on there. I ordered it, got it. Within 3 hours, I guess all the copies were gone. Stephen King signed 500 copies. I think he split 250 between 2 different stores. I'm not sure. It was his effort to support small businesses, and it was a great thing to do. And so I ordered it, crossed my fingers, and it was a while. I was watching all these other people get their books in the mail. I'm in Chicago. It's a national sort of hub for things, so I kind of thought I'd get mine quicker, but no, it was last. But it came today, and boy, I was thrilled. Now, I will say this. It came in a bag. It came in a bag that got stepped on. Those are treads, man. I bet you if I did some detective work, I could find the person who stepped on my signed first edition King book. And then just say, why'd you do that? This was anyway. This is not how you ship a very valuable collector. I know I just kind of made light of how Amazon shipped it, but you expect it from Amazon. You don't expect them to ship a book with care. They just stuff it in a bag and out it goes. But a bookstore, an independent bookstore, man, it's a kind of a bummer to get it like this. You know, I am happy. I'm very lucky that I got that text, and I'm very grateful to that individual who you know, kind of alerted me to it. But yeah, I would have loved a box with a pristine copy to sort of meet the whole moment that this is, because for me, it's a very special moment. So there's a peek inside the bag. You could see, boom, just the book. Just the book. We will see. We will see. Extracting the book. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, we got like little, you know, dust jacket, little stuff going on there. These corners, though. These corners are pretty damn straight for what I would be thinking about with a bag with a footprint on it. I wouldn't be so confident, but yeah, you can see a little ding there. I mean, yeah, that goes in quite a bit. So let's, yeah, that spine's bent. You know, I don't know. I think I bought the slipcase from Cemetery Dance, so this is all it's going to be showing of the book anyway. But I don't know. So let's see. Let's do some surgery. And oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, well, let's take the dust jacket off first, and let's look at the condition that the condition is in. I gotta say, I was expecting worse, but that looks a little kicked in. I was expecting worse. You know, I'm somebody, you know, I always try to have an attitude of gratitude, and I try not to look a gift horse in the mouth. You know, if this was an unsigned book, I'd be pretty mad it got beat up, but anyway, so it's not like it's just about signed or unsigned. It's just, you know, when I go to buy a book, I want something that's in great condition. But wow, I mean, something that sort of makes it all go away when you look at it. Oh, sweet, sweet baby Jesus, look at that. Yeah, that kind of makes me forgive all other sins right there. This will be my 6th signed Stephen King book. I got 2 Bag of Bones when I saw him in 2000 or 1998, around thereabouts. I got the Sleeping Beauties when I saw him in 2017. And I got another Sleeping Beauties from Cemetery Dance, and then a Dark Man. So this joins them as a signed first edition King. I mean, I got to say, I think it arrived in much better shape. I was really worried the longer time went by And the longer I had to wait, either it was going to be totally lost, totally destroyed when I got it. And so this is a really good outcome. So I'm very, very grateful to get this book. It's a cherished possession automatically. I don't know how many more books Stephen King's going to sign, you know? And I've been reading him since I was like 14. And so it was a very special part of my imagination, my life, my character is attributed to Stephen King. So I'm very, very happy. Thank you, you know who, for putting me onto this. And that's that. I did also want to say, yesterday I did an unbagging, but I didn't show it because it's, you know, again, I rip a bag open, I take a book out, and it's a book that doesn't have any pictures in it. But this came yesterday. It's a little amber book of wicked shots by Robert McCammon, the latest in the little book series from Borderlands Press. Signed by Robert McCammon, 3 stories, 3 original stories, 3 drink recipes. Pretty damn cool. So I'm thrilled to get that. These are sold out. You got to subscribe to Borderland Press's newsletter and get on the little book train. Unfortunately, all past little books in Series 3 are all sold out except for the Mort Castle one. So what are you going to do? Like I said, by the time it gets to you from me, it's too late for all these things. You could still get the David Wong book. I don't know. My dog's possessed. She does this whenever I do a video. I don't know why. She loses her mind. She doesn't approve of the channel. So that's it for me today. Thanks for watching. And, you know, I'm just going to go be high right now.